Alright guys, so LR Goku and Frieza is officially out. The banner's been out for about 2 days, and I've seen a lot of discussion from people about how good LR Goku and Frieza really is, so I figured I'd use this as an opportunity to talk about that, and if you should summon on this banner moving forward or what. So of course, usually I do these videos, I guess, a little later than I should, like a should you summon type video. But I do feel as though, like, if people are going to summon, like, they're going to summon as soon as they see the banner in the game, they're going to summon anyway. But, like, still, there's still a lot of people who will get more stones moving forward, or, you know, might pick up 5 stones and think, ooh, do I want to do a single now on this banner, or should I maybe wait? And that's kind of what I'm making this for, is, you know, this banner is still going to be up until October 4th. You know, there's still, exactly how many days do we have left? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 days left of this banner, you know, before it goes away. There's still going to be a lot of stones given between now and then. So I've seen a lot of discussion. I have stated that I think this is the best unit in the game. I've seen pretty much every other YouTuber does agree with that claim. Now, I saw some people on the Dokkan subreddit maybe were not down with that. And I don't really see where the argument lies, because let's look at their leader skill, right? Representatives Universe 7 category, key 3, HP attack and defense 177%. So, I mean, they got the best leader skill in the game. Let's not front. They have the best leader skill in the game. Now, the only thing I can think of, they also give tech types 3 key, HP attack and defense 90% too, which is good because that does include like the 40% support Tien, who is a monster partner with this unit, as well as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who also does lower extreme type enemies attack with his passive. So he can activate, the third part of LR Goku and Frieza's passive with that as well. So, you know, there are options to ensure you can get maximum damage from these guys. Now, if we take a look at the Representatives Universe 7 category, I think a lot of the issue with people saying that this category is trash, because I've seen many people say this category is trash. The only thing I'm thinking of is this has to be people on Global. On Global, the category is a lot different because you don't have Blue Vegeta, but more importantly, you don't have Physical Android 17. Physical Android 17 being their best partner. I mean, Tien, I would say, probably does do a bit more for them, but Tien, of course, is not, like, officially on a category with them, right? You could stick him on because of the second part of their leader skill, but, like, in terms of, like, actual, like, category units, 17 is their best partner. He has several links with them, including Rival Duo, Shocking Speed, Turn Up Power, and Fierce Battle. 4 links, very good. He gives them 3 key and 60% defense from his passive, and then of course he does also lower attack on super attack. So he hits all the conditions you need to make LR Goku and Frieza great. But he's not yet out on Global, so there is a hole for him. And then of course Blue Vegeta. Blue Vegeta is a top tier option. He's right there with like UI Goku and some of the best units in the game. So him not being on the team on Global does dramatically hurt it. Like I do see the issue, right? And why people are like, oh, well, their team is not great and there's not really another team to run them on, because like on Global you'd run what? The LR. Here, let me move this over here. So you get the LR. Let's say you bring Super Saiyan God Goku. You bring Tech 18. You bring UI Goku. I mean, you're going to have to get Angel Golden Frieza in there for sure on Global. And then you've got, let's see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we still need one more unit. And that's where things do start to get a bit iffy. Because, like, you know, you're going to have to maybe use the Tech Android 17, who's not really as good. And the issue with him is he does need Tech Key Spheres as well for him to be able to really hit hard. But LR Goku and Frieza are going to be getting the majority of those key spheres. Plus, this guy is a Shattering Limit unit. He also does not have Rival Duo, so he is a lot worse than the Physical Android 17. Going back over, I mean, you could do Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, I suppose. He's okay. He does not have the Turn Up Power link, but he does have Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, and Over in a Flash. So he will still give a lot of key to LR Goku and Frieza, but he's just not really the strongest unit. And then, like, you don't want to run this Piccolo, and then quickly you're kind of, like, running out of options on Global. So, like, I do get it. And then, of course, this guy and this guy are on the category only on Global, but neither of them are very good. So that doesn't, like, it's not like a big positive, right? So, like, I get why people say their category is trash, but, like, it's not. It's just, it's missing two of, like, the two best units to put on the team besides the LR are not on the category yet on Global. So once they actually drop on Global, then the team becomes a lot better, and then you guys will be able to more so see just how incredible this unit's, like, team actually is. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous team. So I kind of do think the leader skill is the best again. Plus, you know, eventually we're going to get LR Ultra Instinct Goku, LR Blue Evolution Vegeta. Those things are going to happen, and it's going to... that's going to make this team even more disgusting. Now, we look at their super attack. Of course, they do make Colossal, lower attack and defense. That's fine. Passive, I think you can make the case they have the best passive in the game. They get attack and defense 77% when attacking. They get an additional 77% when doing an ultra super attack, which is child's play on all three of their teams, which I can go over. And then they also get an additional 77% when the target enemy is in the attack down status, which is pretty easy to get on the teams they are on, because there are units, like, built in to get that to happen. The only issue is that a lot of the tougher bosses in the game, of course, cannot be hit with the attack down status. And then their links. You can make the case with their links as well, that their links are the best in the game. Over in a Flash, Experienced Fighters, Rival Duo, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Amazing, amazing link set. Like, they're just a top tier unit in every way. But in terms of where you could use them, you know, on JP, we've got three, like, very good category teams. They really open up the full power team a lot. I'm going to do a video on that, using this unit on the full power team once I get them Rainbow, and showing, like, how much they change that team. The team now becomes a lot better with them there. But on Global, of course, you know, Universal Survival Arc is a monster team as well, but Global does not have Jiren with his Dokkan Awakening yet. So Global still is only a 120% team and only 2 key. You know, once Jiren awakens and it becomes a true category team, then of course the LR can really take control on this team. But until that happens, you know, that is an issue. And then of course, you know, the full power category with Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that is also just not yet on Global. So I do see why Global players right now are kind of considering the unit not really to the level of the hype that has been put forth for this unit, right? I do think they are the best unit in the game, but taking into consideration everything we just talked about, Global does still have to wait a little while before they're, like, they can properly be utilized. So on Global especially, I would say do not summon for this unit. Any remaining stones you get, you will be much, much, much better off putting them and saving them for Evolution Blue Vegeta and Jiren's Dokkan Awakening, which should be coming very soon. It'll be a lot easier to get this LR Goku and Frieza off of the Tech-type banner, the Double Rates banner. There will be banners where it'll be much easier to pull them, or, you know, just, well, no. It's, your rates of getting them individually are higher here, but you can sort of, I guess, chase them easier on, like, a Double Rates banner or a Tech-type banner. Like, you guys kind of get what I'm saying? It's just not worth it for this banner because these units, man, like, God Goku is good, God of Destruction Topo is good, Khalifa Kale are good, Kefla's good, Dispo's good, and this Tech Android 18 are good, but, like, these are units that are constantly on banners, right? Like, maybe on Global, you know, there's still the Jiren banner coming, which will have, you know, 17, 18, probably Topo, Ribrian, Dispo. Like, I'm sure a lot of those units might still be on that banner. But, like, these units have been featured over and over and over again. So chances are high that you're going to have at least a couple of them. And then, of course, like, you know, you summon on the banner a couple times, you're going to get a couple int hits. Like, that's the way that usually works. I just don't really recommend chasing an LR as a free-to-play player anyway, because, like, stones, like, these LR banners are, like, sink pits. Like, you really could pull them first multi, or you can go, like, 4,000 stones without a copy, which I've nearly done both just on this banner, but of course on the JP version. Now, at least on JP, if you're going to summon on this banner, like, you know, you might have Blue Evolution Vegeta already, you might have Physical Android 17 already, you might have Jiren already, so you're a little bit more set to use this unit, but still, even so, I just don't recommend summoning on these types of banners for most players. I think I don't want to call these a trap banner, because that's not the right word, because this is the best unit in the game. They're not, like, baiting you into putting stones on this, you know, while they're going to drop the true hypeness, like, a week later, right? But they do want you to use these stones on these banners because you have a lesser rate of getting what you want, and thus you'll have to spend more stones. So it's more wise to wait for Dokkan Fest banners, which have, you know, top-tier exclusives. You know, Global's going to get that Blue Vegeta banner, which will have Blue Vegeta, will have Jiren. I don't know if it'll put UI Goku on it, or SCR Ultimate Gohan, Angel Golden Frieza. I'm not really sure what they'll do for that third Dokkan Fest exclusive on Global. I'm not really the biggest fan of that banner either, but I suppose it's possible it changes for Global, because this is kind of like, again, Dispo, Ribrianne, 18, 17, and Topo, those were all on the Blue Evolution Vegeta banner, were they not? What? Is there one that wasn't? I think one of these units might not have been on the banner, because then Ultimate Gohan, Blue Vegeta, and Jiren were the 3 Dokkan Fest exclusives. So one of, like, 17 and 18 must not have been on the banner. Let me actually double check that. I want to see. I think there's a good chance that Global's banner will remain the same as it was on GP, but at the same time, I'm not really, I don't know, I wouldn't be shocked, I guess, if they changed it up slightly. Like, I don't know that Ultimate Gohan will be on there. He was a weird option. Okay, 18 is the one that's not on the banner. So Vegeta, Jiren, and Gohan were the 3 Dokkan Fest exclusives, and, like, you know, you pull a Ribrianne or that Tech 17, that is a yikes. They're not really great. Like, Tech 17, especially after the physical one came out, he gets completely disintegrated in terms of his usefulness. So I recommend, do not summon on this banner unless you're a Mega Whale. The unit is amazing, but on Global you cannot properly utilize them yet. On JP you can, but I still, again, am kind of iffy unless you're a whale. Like, again, if you're a whale and you can just toss stones out, like, whatever, who cares, right? But if you're a free-to-play player, you know, we're going to be getting a lot of stones moving forward because we're still in the $250 million celebration. It's possible we get a Wish to Super Shenron. So I wouldn't, like, you know, when you guys get 5 stones, I wouldn't recommend, like, dumping it into singles on this banner. Save for the next banners that are coming. But I guess I'll finish it with that. Thanks, y'all, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.